Hey guys, Jace here, and thank you so much for tuning in. And today I want to talk about how not so much as improving your own art, but how I improve my own art. Because I can't give you tips because I myself is in the process of learning and not in the level of a professional that I need to be in order to give you advice. So here I am, just going to share you what I've done to get to this point. Okay, if you've been watching my videos, you know me by now that I tend to be competitive. I tend to compete a lot, and um, most of the time I think it's quite good because I get to improve, right? And so I would often compare my artwork with my friends, and often enough, if I see their drawing is better than mine or they're getting better, I would often go back to my room and study, start drawing over and over and over again until I get to the level that is higher than them, or so to say, but it's good to have a little competition. But then when you start to comparing your own artwork to a really professional artist that is being paid, like it's their own life now, it's their life work, that is unreasonable. But at the same time, it's good, and I'll tell you why. For me, okay, I compare my artwork to someone who's been doing it way longer than me, and so I would often feel discouraged, and because I could never produce the same level of understanding to their piece into mine. I can't translate their own drawing into my own style because I'm not in that level yet. But and that often enough I would get discouraged and would sometimes feel like I will never ever be able to reach that goal of mine. But then if I get discouraged, I would stop drawing for a while. But then once I get back, I would start learning again and again. I would learn the things that I need to learn in order to get a similar effect or um, similar, similar, similar effect of a drawing. For the lack of word, just to get a similar feeling of the drawing that I want it to look like. And sorry for the background noise because I'm playing music because I don't want it to be quiet. Anyway, so going back, so yeah, for me, comparing my artwork helped me improve a lot, but at the same time discouraged me because there are others who are better. But what I always keep in mind is that if they are better than you, learn something from them. Take what take what you love about their drawing and put it into mine and incorporate to my own style. That's what I always say to myself. Yeah. So I do that over and over again. And another thing is that when everywhere I pass by, if there is an artwork that I like, if there is a drawing that I really feel fascinated to, I would stop and stare at that artwork for a few minutes and try to analyze every little details on how they get that effect. Yeah. Just a few days ago, I was in the train and I saw this There's this poster about a phone app they're advertising, and it's called Summoner of Dice. And I like the drawing. I like how they colored it. I like the technique, and I try to analyze it, how they get that effect. What is the illusion? What it gives. What is so appealing about that? What is so appealing about that drawing that appeals me? and I will take that information and incorporate into my own drawing. But of course, the first attempts are always bad, because I am trying to replicate a drawing that is not my own style, right? So, but once I get the idea of how it works, I would do it again, but this time in my own way. Like, because for example, if you're trying to learn a body anatomy or body proportion, right? You would obviously copy every detail and every instruction the teacher is giving you, right? Like, draw this way, draw that way, it should look this way, yeah? And I do that a couple of times, and then after doing that, I would try and do it my own way, without looking at the reference back. Well, maybe from time to time I would look, but most of the time I would try not to look and just try to draw how I want it to look. And that is how I learned. I take what I learned from the teacher that taught me and incorporate into my own style. I take what works and take away that doesn't work. So yeah. And if you're looking at the drawing right now, this is the time I was learning how to color properly, how to color better, right? The tutorial I looked up was how to color the skin, which is that's why you see the skin was looks quite appealing, right? Yeah. And to this date, this drawing is my best work, and I want to keep drawing like this, but I know that there's some more stuff that I need to learn. I can't just stop here, right? Because I am happy with this drawing, it doesn't mean that I can always produce the same thing over and over again. So what I need to do is keep learning more and more, and keep adding more knowledge into my library, in my head, so that I can be better than I was at this stage, right? So this is actually a drawing I did a month back, and just recently I started editing it again, because after this drawing I drew something and I wasn't happy with it. I'll show the drawing right now, and if you're looking at it now, you can see something was lacking, something was off. The proportion, the armor they're all bad. And after that, I realized that I was in the zone when I was drawing the elf, and after the zone I kinda lost it and got bored for a while. So I went back to basic, draw everything again from bottom to the top, take what I've learned, learn it again, and improve on it. That's what I do. And I'm going to show the drawing that I made recently, and you can see it right now. See the difference? It's not the same quality as the elf drawing, but it's an improvement, right? So that's all I want to say for now. Keep improving, don't stop. Keep doing your thing. That's all I just want to say. That's all I want to share for today. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If there is anything that you want me to draw, or you see me draw, or if you have any if you want any tutorials maybe I can help with, then just leave a comment down below. Maybe. Thank you.